Hey everybody, so I'm back out here at East Lawn. I think this is stop number 4, again if Leslie puts them in order. Today I decided to stop and visit John Draine. So John Draine, we visited him last on our very first cemetery walk way back in 2016. John Draine was born a slave. He later, I do not know the logistics of him becoming a freed man. I do know that he served with the General Army in Illinois during the Civil War. So chances are he either escaped or bought his way or was paid somehow to freedom in order to move to Illinois because they were a free state during before the Civil War. Somehow after the Civil War, he and his wife and I believe one daughter moved here to Augusta, where he worked several odd jobs. Most notably, he worked as a night watchman. So his primary job was to walk the street at night and light the lanterns, and then in the morning he had to put them all out again. So he was considered a night watchman. I don't know if I just said that or not, but he did other odd jobs around town for people. In general, I believe there was an official obituary, which you should be able to find at the library. He was well liked and well respected. He did not have a headstone, this one right here, until 1971. I think I just read that correctly. When the Cemetery Association at that time put together a fundraiser, I do not know the logistics of that fundraiser, to place a stone on this grave. His wife is also buried probably either where I'm sitting or next door. I don't remember exactly. Sorry. But she does not have a stone, and I cannot for the life of me remember what her name was off the top of my head. I may not even know what it is. Yeah, that is John Draine in a nutshell. A pretty quick stop here. He lived a really good long life. We don't have birth records or anything for him, but estimated he was probably around 90 when he passed away in 1906. So he was a pretty decent looking guy. If you have a few minutes, the next time you are in the library, maybe ask, or if Leslie is watching this and thinks about it, maybe drop a picture in the comments, because we do have a photograph of Mr. John Draine as well, which is always very interesting to see. In order to get to John Draine's gravesite here, I'm going to turn my camera. I apologize how unsteady this is today. You're going to come up the second entrance from the east side going out of town. It's more toward the southern end of the cemetery. So you can kind of see over there where the cemetery signs are. Those entrances are where you're going to want to come down here. There's a pine tree right over there. And I don't know what kind of tree that is, but yeah, so we're by a couple of trees here. The other notable stone that a lot of people notice in this area is somewhere here behind me. Oh, the Lyle, I've forgotten his name, but the child's tree stone that is just behind me there. Hopefully I'm catching it in the camera. This is an area of the cemetery where I have not cleaned very many stones, but if I move my head there, you can see that the Searle stone right there, or the Searle. It looks so much prettier since I cleaned it. I'll just go ahead and say that. So there are a few out here. Mr. John Draine's, I did not, because I was not cleaning headstones when we visited him. But I might have to make it a point to come out here next year and put him at the top of my list. Anyway, if you have problems finding him, please let me know and I'll try and give better instructions. Otherwise, thank you for joining me today, and we will be back later this week. I don't know what Leslie's posting schedule will be like, but I'll see you next time. Bye.